Thelma Lee William.
Let's see, wait, let me see. Yeah, I guess we're recording. Okay.
You want me to start over?
No, I think we're okay. I see the red light, so it must be working. Okay.
You want me to start over?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
My name is Thelma Lee William Walt. I was born in Madison County. And how many children?
How long have you lived here? Here?
I've been living here ever since 1975.
Okay. All right. Well, all your children born. How many children you have, and how?
I'm the mother of 7 children.
Okay. And
but they was not born here.
Okay.
They were born in different places.
Okay.
But all of my children, the time I moved here, all of them were born. Didn't have any born here.
Okay. Now, which one of the midwives delivered your children?
Miss Bertha Parker.
Okay, Miss Bertha Parker. Did she deliver all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All 7 of them.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Well, tell me a little bit about Miss Bertha. Did she deliver them in your home? She came to your home to deliver?
Well, most of that, my mom, when I got ready to deliver, I went to my mom to have, for them to be born, then I went back to my house.
Okay, now where did your mother live? In Madison County?
Yeah, Madison County.
Okay. So Miss Bertha would then go to your mother's house? Okay, very good. All right. Let's see, I think I have some questions that I have written down here. All right. Did she have any kind of tools when she came? Any kind of delivery tools like that?
Yeah, she did.
Okay,
she had a little grip. She carried.
Okay, and you remember anything that was in the grip?
Oh, well, really, I was during that time, I'd be in such pain, I wouldn't pay attention to what she had in that grip.
you just wanted to get that baby out.
Right.
Okay.
But I know she was carrying a grip every time, you know. She had this black grip.
Okay. Okay. Do you remember whether she wore any kind of uniform or just regular?
Yeah, white uniform.
Okay. Anything on her head?
No, I don't recall her. Sometimes she have a scarf like, you know, but she always had that white uniform on.
All right. And how did she travel? Was she traveling in a car? Or
well, sometimes somebody will drop her off.
Okay. All right. So at that time, you didn't know whether she was able to drive or anything?
Well, she drove later, but during that time, most times somebody would drop her off.
Okay. And when you needed to get her to come and deliver your babies, do you know how people got in touch with her?
Well, most time, during the time, I'm seeing did my mom have she had a phone, or somebody will go and get word to her.
Right.
And she would make it there.
Okay, very good. I remember when my nephew was born, my sister's first child was born. We were living in the country, and we had to send somebody. We didn't have a phone. Okay.
Right.
All right. And when she came, do you know if you or your mother paid her and how you paid her? You know, sometimes people were given like eggs or chickens or whatever people had. Do you know if she accepted gifts?
Well, I don't really know. My mom always did that. I don't know how much she paid her. Did she give her,
gifts of some kind? Okay. Because we know they did live real well.
Right.
So, okay. All right. And we know that she attended church in this community because she was at Simon Hill.
Yeah, That's why she been all the time.
All those years, right? Mm-hmm. You have any idea how long was there ever any anniversary, anything given? Do you know how long she had been there?
No.
Okay.
Well, she had been a long time because she been there. That was only her church.
Okay.
And she was, in her late 90s when she died.
Right, okay.
And so, oh gosh.
Okay.
So, well, as I know, that was the only church
Okay.
she had been there.
Okay.
She attended.
Okay. Can you tell me anything else about her? The things that she did in the community. What kind of person was she?
Well, she was an outreach person, helping children. You know, everybody that she could. She always was go around helping, bringing children to Bible class and all of that stuff.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, and people call her Ma Bert. So it was like she was one of the mothers of the community.
Right.
Okay, very good. All right. Well, is there anything else you want to say about her? We're going to put all of this in the museum. So.
Well, that's about all. But they had a write-up, but I don't know how you can get in touch with that write-up. They had a write-up to so many children. That write-up was so many children she delivered.
I think I can reach that through the courthouse for the newspaper.
Okay.
I'll be able to find it.
Oh, okay.
I should think.
It was a big write-up about her.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I should think.
But she was an outreach person, you know, just try to help everybody.
Okay. And we know that she was married to Mr. Lonnie. I have.
She had 2 girls.
Okay. And 1 boy.
Yeah, but a boy had been deceased.
Okay.
Way back here.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Marguerite. She pays. I'm thinking right now, and you see, that's been about three years
Yeah,
ago.
about 3 years. Yeah,
about 3 years ago, Marguerite paid.
We used to call her by a nickname. Yeah.
Plunk.
Yeah. Plunk.
And then Lottie called Tweet, but you know her name is Ada.
Yeah. I discovered that the other day.
I did, because everybody said Tweet.
Never knew her real name. Very good.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, tell me now the names of your children.
Okay. My oldest son name was David Walton Jr. He deceased.
Okay.
Now, do you want me to tell you
each one of
his age?
Well, you can if you want.
Now, if he had been living, he was born on like August the 7th, but on his birthday certificate was August the 10th, 1953.
Okay.
When he was born.
Okay.
And my second son is Charles Edward Walton. That short dark one you were talking to Sunday.
Okay.
You know, you were talking to 2 of them Sunday.
Right.
Now, Charles Edward Walton.
Okay.
Now, he was born September 11, 1954.
Okay.
That's him.
Okay.
Okay. And my oldest daughter, she was born January the 23rd, 1956.
Okay. And what's her name?
Bertha Lee Hemmers. Oh, Bertha Lee Walton Hemmers.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And the next one was Virginia Marie Walton Shelton. Okay. She married Marguerite youngest son.
Okay.
I don't know that you know Albert James, Marguerite youngest son.
Albert James.
But you know one of them named Eddie.
No, I didn't.
You didn't know Marguerite children?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I know she's got my middle name, Marie.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Well, Virginia Marie Walton Shelton.
Okay.
Now, she was born in June 11,
Okay.
1958.
Okay.
That's Virginia.
Okay.
So I got a son, Larry Dennis Walton, and he was born in July 14th,
Okay.
1960.
Okay.
And then I have another son, deceased, which was Wallace Walton.
Okay. Now, would he's the youngest one?
No,
Okay.
that's the youngest one now. See, Wallace, this one is deceased, I'm telling you.
Okay.
He was born
Okay.
on July 20th,
Okay.
1961.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and that one you were talking to, son, that church, that youngest one,
Right, Tommy.
Tommy. Now, he was born June 12th, 1963.
Okay. All right.
Now, that's the history of the children.
Right. And they were all delivered by Miss Bertha.
Miss Bertha.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, how far, you say you used to go to your mama's when you got ready to deliver. Where did she live in Madison County?
Where she lived, well, it was a house back behind, you know what, you don't know what a math do. You know why, my son, I'm trying to tell you, up on that hill, a house used to sit there.
Right, right.
Now, it's a house used to sit over the field behind there. That was my first child. I went to her.
Okay.
But that house not there anymore.
Okay.
Then the one on the railroad track, where my second son, my oldest daughter was born, I was at my mom.
Okay.
But that house not there anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Then the house where Virginia was born, that house not there anymore. It's on Brain Road, it's not there anymore.
Okay.
But I went to that same house on the railroad track with her.
Okay.
Okay, with the three youngest one, like Larry, Wallace, and Tommy, it's in this old house.
Okay.
What I'm telling you, standing now.
It's still there.
Uh-huh.
So now I could go out like I was go down in front of the school and catch not Central.
Brains Road.
Well, yeah, that's going on to the highway, right?
It's going around to the banks down in there.
Okay.
Banks, I don't know, you know where the banks live down in there. But anyway, you could see that house from just like if you coming from Ridgeland and then you on 55 and you cut off on 220.
Right.
Well, see that house, you can see that house sitting right down in that flat.
On this side of the highway.
right-hand side.
Okay.
Now that's my mom's old house.
Okay.
Now that's why I went with my three youngest boys.
Okay. Is someone still living in the house?
Well, my nephew, he lived there
Okay.
sometime, but
Okay.
that's only sometime
Yeah.
when he there.
Yeah, I'd like to get a picture of it sometime.
Mm-hmm.
If I go back out that way, if I can
Yeah.
see it, I'd like to get a picture.
Yeah, you can see it from 220.
And it's a gray house, he said.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to tell me?
That's about it.
Okay.
Anything else?
I really appreciate you giving me this time. I've enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you'd like a copy of the video, we'll get a copy of it for you.
Okay.
Okay. And let me make sure I got it. Everything looks like it's recording.